What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sensei Chat, you guys, with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking and discussing about the 5 things new players need to know while joining DC Universe Online. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't did so, make sure you do subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future content. With that being said, let's hop into it. Okay guys, so the first one on our list is character creation. Now, whenever you do create a character, it's going to put you on this screen. It's going to be some subtitles and some ashes in the background with some smoke. You can pretty much just skip through that. But basically, you will have to create a character. And be wise when you do create your character as far as being a male or female. You cannot change this later on in the game. So if you grind your butt off for, let's say, a year and you don't want to be a female anymore, then of course you would have to make a new character as a male. So you cannot change the gender of your character. Maybe later on in the game you can, but for now you can't. So be careful on, just make sure that you are sure that you want to be a male or female before you do select. The second thing, guys, is anything else you can change. So pretty much if I just go through and just pick random stuff, whatever I pick, appearance doesn't matter, power really don't matter. At the end of the day, guys, you will need you will be able to actually switch your power. You can switch the size of your character. You can, you get new styles as well. So your character isn't going to be looking like this at a high level. So you don't have to worry about that. So that is the first thing on the list. Is you can definitely change your character later on, just not the gender. Okay guys, and the second thing on the list is make sure you use correct power for the role that you want to play. So for instance, if you are nature is a healing power and it can be a DPS power. So there is 4 roles in the game that you can play, such as tank. You can play Tro, DPS, and healer. Certain powers does have certain roles that you have to play, such as they all can DPS, and the other role would be a support role, such as a tank, healer, or Tro. So do make sure that you are picking the power for what role you want to play. If you just want to do damage, then you can pretty much use any power, but you can change that power later on if you do decide to change your mind. So that is one thing that you guys should keep in mind. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to number 3. So the third thing on the list, guys, is save source marks. So you're going to want to save the source marks as you level up to level 30, and because once you do get to level 30, you are going to be able to buy gear, and I will drop that in my next video on how to level up past level 30, or how to level up after you get to level 30. And it is really consistent of source marks, so I am going to be dropping a video on that, so make sure you guys do watch that. So do save source marks as you level up. Source marks do look like this. You will see that you have around 45 or between 30 to 45 source marks at the end of your grind to level 30, and so that is another very important key factor into that. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move into number 4. So the fourth thing on the list, guys, is your mentors do go away. So as you do create a character and level that character up to level 30, you will have Batman or Superman or whoever guiding you through your missions. Those do go away. You will not have any more mentors once you get to level 30. So you will be pretty much using the on duty tab, and yeah, so mentors will go away. So during the character customization, you won't have to worry too much about what mentor you want to pick. It's all about whose voice you want to hear for the next 12 to 15 hours of gameplay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go to the final thing that you guys should definitely know, and that is skill points matter. So after you do get to level 30, your damage or whatever role you do decide to play, it is going to make a huge impact on your skill points and your artifacts. That's what's going to make an impact on your damage or what role you want to play. So if you are a healer and your artifacts are low and you don't have many skill points, it's going to be hard for you to keep the team alive in certain situations. You know, unless you do have a lot of skill points, and you will be able to see a huge difference on how much healing you are actually putting out. You know, if you do have decent arts and decent amount of skill points, you don't have to worry about getting out healed by a tank, especially a fire tank. So skill points does matter, guys. So do make sure that you guys do pay attention to what I had just said. And one last thing before I do close out this video, guys, is you will need a league to help you get your own duty tab missions completed to get source marks as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be queuing up for low level missions, and people is not really going to be queuing up for that really unless they're going for feats. So if you really want to level up fast, please get a league and level up quick that way, so you can all get in a instance together and you won't have to wait an hour for a queue to process. And even if so, you might have people in there who decide to leave and so it's kind of better to have a league, or if not, just friends. Now I leveled up by myself, but it did take me longer than it would have if I did have a league as I was leveling up. With that being said, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss out on any future content. This is Sensei Chad, you guys, signing out.